Really cute. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Dime. Welcome back to my world. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl, because why not? You're watching me, so you might as well subscribe. And I need y'all to start commenting in the comment section, because I just want to talk to y'all. And yeah, we could be talking in the comment section, because I don't have social media. All I have is TikTok. And my TikTok is Dime's World with 2 D's at the end. So yeah, y'all can check my TikTok out, but I don't have no other social media, no Instagram, no Twitter. And yeah, I don't have no way else to communicate with you guys, but other than y'all commenting on my comment section or my TikTok. But yeah, anyways, let me just stop ranting. Today is going to be a Q&A. I had my sisters ask me some questions because I felt like I just want to do a Q&A, and I didn't have nobody else to ask because I don't have social media. I don't have social media, so I was like, y'all should ask me some questions so I could do a Q&A for my YouTube on some chill stuff. And yeah, so I have about I have 16 questions. And yeah, let's just jump right into the video. Hopefully I'm focused, because that would just not be right. Okay, so question number 1. How stressful or difficult is it being a first-time mother and then being a single mother? Okay, so the difficulty or stressful levels for being a first-time mom is that I had to change drastically. I had to change drastically because before I had my daughter, I was a party girl. I was, you know, living life to the fullest, and just really doing a whole bunch of meaningless things. I ain't even gonna cap. I was just running amok. I ain't even gonna lie. But it was difficult because I had to not only not be selfish, but I had to think about somebody other than myself. And I'm a very selfish girl. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm kind of selfish, but me having my daughter, I had to get out of that because I have to share everything with her, whether I want to or not. That's my girl. And yeah. And then being a single mom, at first I was trying to hold on to my relationship. Like, I don't want to be a single mother. I don't want to be labeled as a single mother. All this stuff. But God told me, like, you gonna be okay. So once God gave me that confirmation that I was gonna be okay as a single mother, that relationship had to go. I was over a relationship. Like, okay, I got this. I'm not worried. I ain't gonna hold on to nobody that want to be held on to. So, you know that. So there's that. Question number 2. Do you ever think about quitting even though you never will? Of course. I think about quitting a lot sometimes, just when I get too stressful or too like overwhelmed with just doing life. I just be ready to give up, but I never will, because I have family that loves me. I love me. God has a plan for me, and I love my daughter. I wouldn't do that to her. So yeah. How hard is it to stay true to your godly path you're walking on? It's extremely hard, because the temptations of this world, the world is appealing to the eyes. It's appealing to the eyes, but to the soul it does damage. So it's a hard walk. It's a hard life, walking this godly walk. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's not easy. Question number 3. I think I did question number 3. Question number 4. What advice would you give someone who wants to start walking on a godly path but don't know where to start? I would say just start. You do not have to go to God in like this perfect person, or after you fixed all your wrongs. No, God wants you the way you are, and He will transform your heart to be the person He wants you to be. So you don't have to be perfect. And I would say the first thing to do is get a Bible, not on your phone, an actual Bible, and just continue to pray and talk to God to transform you into a new person, because he will transform your heart. Question number 5, do you miss clubbing and being lit? I'm still lit. I don't have to be drunk lit, but I'm still lit. But I do sometimes miss clubbing and stuff, but then I just think about all the lost souls in there, and I'd be like, I'm good. I'd be good off that, because sometimes I miss it, but sometimes I really don't, because, you know. Number 6, what's the hardest part about navigating your walk with God with all the temptation? Drops my man, oh man, temptation it's extremely hard. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I'm still being tempted. Like, even though I'm walking this walk with God, temptation still comes my way. Sometimes I can see it, and sometimes it's very subtle, and I don't know until after the deed is done that I gave in to my flesh's desires. Yeah, so let's just leave that there. It's hard. It's a hard enough life. This stuff is not easy. It's really not easy. How do you stay confident? Question number 7. How do I stay confident? I just look in the mirror and just be like, Diamond, you are that girl. You're beautiful. You love yourself. God loves you. You have family that love you. And even your hair not done right now, or your nails ain't done, you still that girl. And yeah, but sometimes it's very hard to stay confident, especially when your hair ain't done. I don't even care. That's the truth. When your hair ain't done, sometimes you just be like contemplating life. Like, I can't believe this is what's going on. But I stay confident by telling myself that I'm beautiful every day. Like, okay, I look good. My skin is good. I'm glowing and all that stuff. It's just, but confidence really is a hit and miss. Some days you feel it and some days you don't. It's just a constant up and down cycle. It's just something you got to strive for to be confident, you know, if that makes sense. Question number 8. What are some things you want to change next year? I want to change how I handle my responsibilities. Like, I don't want to wait until they all piled up and I'll be like, dang, I need to do this, I need to do that. Like, I want to start tackling stuff as they come. Secondly, I want to be more obedient with my walk with God. I want to be participating in my church community. I want to be, what is it called? I guess it's, I want to serve at my church. Like, I want to be in the church serving and helping people and, you know, staying, you know, really like, present in my church so I can stay on the right path. I want to be around people that is like-minded and, you know, can push me to be more obedient, to push me into, you know, just serving God in the way I don't serve him now. So that's how I want to see my next year. Question number 9. What is your go-to song? My go-to song right now and forever is Familiar by Madison, Ryann Ward. Like, I just love that song because it just brings me to, like, I don't want to be back to where I was. Like, God delivered me from that stuff. Like, I don't want to go back there. I can't look back, and I need to keep moving forward. Just go listen to it. It's a banger. I'll leave that song listed down below. Because, yeah. Question number 10. What is your outlook on relationships? My outlook on relationships is I still desire to be in a relationship. I desire to be married one day. My outlook on relationships is I love relationships. I love. I like, you know, like just being there for somebody and somebody being there for me. Like my desire is relationships, like to be married, you know, have a big happy family with a white picket fence. Question number 11. What is something you wish you could do or wish you did differently? Absolutely nothing, because I have no regrets. And yeah, because all those things that I did or the things that happened to me is all for a reason. That's why I'm here the way I am right now, and that's why life is going the way it's going, because of the things that I did or that happened. Question number 12. Question number 12. How's your mental health right now? My mental health is scattered. It's all over the place right now. I don't have a single thought on life right now. I don't have just one single thought on life right now. Like, it's Ferris wheel in my head right now. It's just going and going and going. Question number 13. What is some advice you would give your 18-year-old self? The advice I would give my 18-year-old self is leave them boys alone. They don't love you. Worry about yourself. You are beautiful. You don't need no man to tell you that. And just stop dating and worry about yourself. That's what I would tell my 18-year-old self. Question number 14. What do you see next for yourself and your daughter? What I see next for me and my daughter is a new apartment or house, whatever God want to bless me with, and a new car. That's what I see for us in our future. Question number 15. Why do you think people stay in toxic relationships? I think people stay in toxic relationships because it's familiar and they feel like that's the best they can get, because the person that they're in a toxic relationship, or even if they're the toxic person, they believe that that person or they self can't find better. And when you in a toxic relationship, I feel like you're settling for that, because you don't have to be in a toxic relationship. I understand that it's familiar, but you don't have to be in it because it's familiar. And last but not least, question number 16. If you could be in a perfect world, what would that look like for you? Okay. If I could be in a perfect world, well, how would that look to me? It would be butterflies and sunshine and rainbows, because I just would love for everybody to love each other. It wouldn't be no violence. It would be nothing but love. It would be very wealthy. Like, nobody would be, it wouldn't be no homeless people. People wouldn't live in poverty. We would be riding in spaceships. My perfect world would just be love. Like, love with sunflowers and roses. Like a fairy tale. Literally heaven on earth. That's what my perfect world would be.